This is an Excel speed run of a simple P&L from scratch. Let's see if I can do it without messing up. I'd be super happy if I got under 5 minutes. Let's go. I'm going to scroll in so y'all can see. I'm going to say revenue, less COGS, and then that is gross profit, less R&D, SG&A, and that gets us to EBIT. I'm going to highlight and copy that less, interest expense, less taxes, and then that would be net income at the bottom. And then here is EBT, earnings before taxes. Alt HOW1, and then Control plus to add another one. Alt WVG to get rid of grid lines. Alt OCA to auto fit. I'm going to Alt HOW1 again to create one borderline, and then the first year is going to be 2021 plus 1. Let's go to 2026. Alt HAC to center. Let's bold it for now. And then revenue is going to be 1,000. Just making up numbers. 1,100, 1,200. And then COGS, let's make it negative 500, negative 550, negative 600, just for flat 50% numbers. And then we can get the gross profit there. Let's do a percent of revenue line. And that'll be 50% once we lock it to revenue. Control Shift 5 to get the percentages. We're going to add more here. Let's make R&D negative 50, negative 100 for SG&A. Drag that over. Again, making up numbers. And then that would be 500 plus the sum of these negatives. Control R, drag over. And then I can just copy down the calc for that guy, the percent of revenue. Interest expense, again, for simplicity, let's make it negative 25 going across. And that'll be 350 plus the negative 25, drag over. Taxes, we can assume is 30%, just simple assumption. Let's italicize. We need to lock the tax rate, or not that one, but we do need to make it negative. Boom. Okay, and then 325 plus the negative number for tax expense there. Let's drag that over, Control R. Great. We're going to project the rest. So these we're going to custom format as number, A. And then the last three, we're going to change the A to E. That stands for actuals or estimates. Great. Let's custom format these. No, actually Control Shift 4 and then custom format. Get rid of the red and the decimals. Okay. And then I'm just copying over the format here and I'm going to delete. Insert one row for percent growth. Okay, that's this year divided by last year minus 1 is the growth. Control Shift 5 is the percent. Italicize. And then let's go, I don't know, 654 as the growth rates. So this one times plus 1, or multiplied by 1 plus the growth rate. And that gets us the revenue projections. This is hard code assumption. So let's make it blue before I forget. And then these are going to be assumptions as well. Let's make it 50% and just copy down the number or the color 50, 50, 50. And then we can multiply that by the revenue. Control that over and then we can back solve. Boom. Alt EST to copy over that format. And let's get rid of the dollar signs because this is not a major row. And then Alt EST, that format. That format, that format. Beautiful. Italicizing. Let's just keep these flat to give it a little bit of operating leverage and then make these blue as well. Control over those. Let's keep this flat too. Control R, Control right over those, and Control right over those. And the tax rate is also an assumption. Let's make it blue as a hard code. We're going to Control B bold, Alt HBP for top border there. And then we're going to copy, Control C, Alt EST, F4, F4, not F4 there, just Control bold. Let's add a label here, dollar in USD, so we know what currency it is in. And then let's make this, I don't know, Alt HH. Okay, that's not a terribly ugly blue. Alt HFC. That is, let's make it white. I'm going to Alt-HOH, do 6. Oh, we're getting close to 5 minutes. I'm so close. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. Let's add a HOW1, another one. Let's highlight it here, Alt-H or Alt-PRS, and then click on that guy to format it to print. And one other touch that I wanted to do. There's a couple more things, actually. We're going to go to border, click the dotted, make it black, and do the left hand. Okay, to delineate between the actuals and the estimates. Let's make this Alt-HFS 8, size 8, Alt-H8T to make it top aligned, and then Alt-H6 to indent it in, Alt-EST to paste the format. Ooh, and then I need to add another row under these guys to add a % of revenue. And delete the, no. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. And then these I need to make black. No. Just past 6 minutes. Let's see how I did. Okay, did I mess anything up? This I would actually want smaller. And Alt-H8T to top align as well. Sometimes you see this up here. I actually think this I would love another buffer here, actually. I don't like this label too close to this guy. This dotted line here looks kind of weird, so what I would do is actually make this white, pick the thick border, and do something like this. Is something that I've seen. This could also be 3. What else would I change? These guys could be like an 11 border. There we go. But that's a simple P&L. Hope you enjoyed.